Oh my gosh. Hello. I don't have a tripod. I kind of brokey. But today we are putting the front dash panel back onto my Buick. And I'm gonna try to figure out how to get a good angle without a tripod. And I'll figure it out. Hopefully it's not too bad. But I took it off to replace the radio maybe about a week ago. And the radio I got was a really cheap one, like a touchscreen, but it ended up being really cheap. Didn't work too well. So we're just putting the stock one back in. And I don't know why this isn't focusing. But yeah, we're gonna put the stock one back in. And I've been using the Bluetooth speaker special. But you know what? It works and it's cheaper and it saves me money. So that's great. So, alright. So one thing I found I really like about having a car is that trunk space, you can keep a lot of stuff in without it worrying about getting stolen, because stolen, whatever. Because not that truck, but the truck behind it is the truck that I drive for a lot of years, probably about 5 years now. Had this car for a couple months, but there's an actual trunk you can put stuff in, so way cooler than a truck. Sorry to anybody else who might like trucks out there, but it's kind of nice having a trunk. Alright. Let me lower this. There we go. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. So, we're in the Buick. I have the whole dashboard ripped out, like I said before. But we're going to start putting this back in. It's actually really easy. So I have the radio over here in a box. And this is the stock radio that came with the car. And we're going to put it back in, because it's actually better quality than the one that I bought. So luckily it's only 2 screws and 2 clips in the back, so that's really easy. Very simple. I really appreciate that GM made it so simple back in the day. Not even really back in the day, it was 2003. That's when I was born. Have I reached UNC status? Maybe I have. But we got all the tools on the ground, and we got all the parts we need in the box. All the screws, they all look like this. They're all the same size, every single one. So we're gonna put these back in. There's 2 that go on the bottom that hold a little slide out tray in, 2 that go on the sides, and 2 that hold the radio in. So they are all the same size, so we shouldn't have a problem there. Yeah, we're gonna get this thing put back together. So let me try to find a decent camera angle for this. And I think I just might have had an idea. And we will get started here. I really hope the audio is coming in for this. This is a new microphone I'm trying out, so if the audio doesn't work, then I'm going to do some kind of voiceover in post, and it's probably going to be really cringe or really good. Who knows? Maybe it's going to be a really good one. This is actually the first real video I've been filming for this channel. This channel, I don't exactly know what it's going to become or what I want to do. I have a lot of different interests. I like being outside, mostly not during the summer, because I live in Arizona, in the Phoenix area. So I don't like being outside much during the summer, because it sucks and I'm fat and I sweat a lot. So I don't like being outside in the summer, but I do like going up to Flagstaff a lot, up in the woods, essentially, in Arizona. I like being in the woods. I like camping, being outdoors. I like nature. I like learning about nature. National parks, state parks, and I really like cars, anything car related. I do a lot of projects around my house, like mostly fixing my truck that breaks down all the time. It's an 02. Not much on this car yet, hopefully, but I do have some things planned for it, mostly just cosmetic things. Let's see. I don't know. I like a lot of things. You'll see more. I hope you guys join the channel, not just for the stuff I do, but also for my personality. So hopefully the end goal of this channel is to, I don't know if it'll be this channel or if I'll have to make a second channel for it, depending on how things pan out, but I eventually want to do van life. If you guys know anything about a man named Timmy, he runs a channel called Truck House Life on YouTube, and it's really cool, and he's a huge inspiration for how I want to live. I've always lived or wanted to live on the road for a very long time, you know, road trips my whole life and that sort of thing, and I just want to turn that into reality. But in terms of like filming it, putting it on YouTube, and you know, living that life, Timmy has been a huge inspiration. So anyways, yeah, stick around for those. I'm gonna try to do like 2 videos a month for a while, and then once I get better at editing, I'm gonna try to do like 3 or 4 videos a month, like just 1 a week, and we'll see how that goes. But for now, let's get this freaking radio put in, eh? All right, not having a tripod is kind of a struggle, but I think that is actually a decent angle. So we are going to do this first, since this is, I mean, really the first thing that has to happen. So we have 2 things here to plug in on the back. We got this port right here and this one right here. This is an coax cable for the antenna, and then this is, I guess, for everything else. So let's see. Super dusty. I should probably, nah, it'll be fine. I have detailing brushes. I haven't even tried to detail this car yet. I haven't had it, well, I haven't had it for very long. It's actually my grandma's car, believe it or not. So that's easy. I'm gonna just push that in there. Sorry if you can't see my big old arm in the way. Hopefully the white isn't blinding you. Alright, we're gonna push that in. It doesn't really sit anywhere. It just kind of, there's like these little floating pegs that it kind of sits on. I think I just saw it turn on, so that's actually a good sign. And then all these screws are the same size, so we're just gonna put one in here. This video is not scripted, by the way, so if I appear that I have no idea what I'm talking about, it's probably because I don't. I can completely go overboard. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're going overboard. I have power tools, and I love them. Remember, kids, it's not a great idea to use power tools to screw things in, but I don't care. I mean, I do care, so maybe I'll do a few turns by hand just to get it seated. That was always a thing my dad stressed, was to never use a power tool. Well, maybe not never, but I mean, especially for delicate things like this, that'll strip out just by looking at it wrong. I also got this splinter in my finger. I don't even know if the camera can see it. It's like a little black dot, but I tried to get it out earlier, and I think I just made it worse. It kind of just like got in farther, unfortunately. The next step is to put the dashboard on. What is the next step of the operation? That is going to be a little weird, and I shall show you. I'm gonna do the cringy thing. I'm gonna show you. 3, 2, 1, boom. Yep, that's the dashboard. And it has this funny little piece that goes in it, and it broke. Who knows how long ago? So it floats in there, and putting it on, that's going to make putting it on a lot more difficult. So we're gonna see how this goes. It's all one piece, which is kind of fun. I mean, it's huge. It's like probably a 4 or 5 foot long piece of plastic, which that's a terrible design because this plastic just loves to break if you look at it wrong. We have, this is a panel that goes on the side, so, but that's the very last step because there's a screw that hides behind this, so I'm not gonna put that on. This is the part that's broken. no worky norky. So it's kind of just going to be like that. But we'll figure it out. I mean, it worked relatively okay last time. But we'll figure it out. Alright, the dashboard's in here. It's actually backwards now that I look at it more thoroughly. So let me get that flipped around. And you're going to see the pains of trying to clip this on. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But it's going to be a pain. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I got this set up now. It's actually stuffed underneath the headrest. But doing this without a tripod is diabolical. Please shut up. Bro. Okay. Oh, yes. I hate noisy cars. I hate it when they do that. And it kind of makes sense, so you don't leave it in gear. But, like, why are you leaving it in gear? People really that dumb? Yes. I am answering my own question. It's yes. I actually have done that. Now that I think about that. You know what? Never mind. Maybe noisy cars are nice. Oh, shit. Oops. So there's a bunch of these little clips that along the edge. There are these little metal clips that tend to really suck. And by suck, I just mean like kind of difficult to make sure they're all popped in. And I just mean they're stubborn. Sometimes it will feel like they're popped in, but then they're not, and vice versa. Please. Why is that not popping in? Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Okay, that side's giving me a few issues, but for the most part, we got it on. Alright, we're still rolling. Cool. So it's just this side. I don't even know if you can see this side, but essentially I just have to pop it in. It's that simple. There we go. Okay, here we go. Now we're all in. I know that it's like kind of like an older thing, but I've seen on Instagram, it's like these little little trim lights. I kind of want to install some of them, even though I've definitely called them cringe and cheap before. I think it'd be kind of cool in this car because it's supposed to be luxury. Before I screw in the sides, I'm gonna put this in first. There's supposed to be screws on the bottom, so while the camera's there, I'll do that first. So this, again, it's broken. So I have to make sure it's installed like that, because it screws in from the back, it's supposed to at least. It is total toast, man. This thing is totally toast. But there are some clips, so I'm gonna make sure that those are in first. There's this electrical connection for the 12 volt. There's also a little bulb in there. There we go. Okay, perfect. So you can see kind of how it just floats. It rattles a lot. I'm gonna figure out a way to fix that. Obviously this isn't very tough to take off or remove. So down the line, I will do that. But for now, it works fine. It just rattles a little bit while I drive sometimes. Okay. that feels broken. That's because it is. That sucks. Well, there will be a fourth screw, but it won't be holding much. The plastic is like holding on by a thread. That's another downside to these in the late 90s, early 2000s cars. Is they're all made out of really cheap plastic. Well, what'll do, it's not holding much, but it'll do. And this isn't really meant to be a tutorial. I'm not making this a tutorial channel or anything. Maybe, I don't know if it's a vlog. It's kind of just like a, hey, this is what I'm up to this week, you know? This month starting out. But eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to, oh God, I'll be able to put out a video every week. And then, you know, I'll be like, hey, this is what I've been up to this week, you know what I mean? And then eventually I'll start doing much more interesting things than this. That'll be probably months to years down the line. So we'll see. All right, let's get these sides put in and get this finished up. So this is what the sides look like. It has a little clip that kind of pushes on and you just like lift it up to take it off, but we're gonna leave it on there. Oh no. Where did I set the screws? Oh, you know what, they're right next to me. So, and then there's a little screw in there. So that's literally all we have to do. These screws are the second to last step. Now we're just gonna do what my dad told me not to do. Sorry, Dad. That is right in here. So, the dash. Actually, I don't even think I had to take this one out because the dash just popped in right there. And I had a screw coming out of my car for no reason. Make sure you pay attention to what you're doing, kids, or you'll end up like me. Alright, let's get this put in. Alright, there we go. Anyways, now I'm just gonna slap the panel on there and do that for both sides. And that's it. That is it. And then all we gotta do is just put the tools away. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alrighty. These panels are kind of awkward. They don't really pull off too easy, and they're kind of tucked behind a couple other panels, but putting them on is actually much easier. It's just literally that. It's so easy. Ooh, don't look at my juicy thighs. That's on my OnlyFans. Just kidding. I'm a man of God. Alright. Terrible angle be like. What I'm talking about is like sometimes panels like sit behind other panels, so you can see there's like a lip. And that kind of like, it kind of, it like hooks around another panel, but not very easily, so sometimes it can be pretty frustrating. But there we go, that's literally it. I need to vacuum this car. It's all back together. Now all we got to do is turn it on, test it out, and put the tool away. So let's do that now. So let's turn this thing on. Hey, it works, except it's not 124, it is 520. So, let's see if I can figure out how to do the time on this. There we go. Alright, cool, we're all good. So, let's see. 22. So, it's a few seconds behind, because this turned 522 before that. Don't mind that beautiful dame right there. Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, that works. So, let's make sure we're, well, I guess I don't have anything. Oh, you know what? This lights up. Oh yeah, I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but there's a faint red glow. So that's good. There's a couple things I got going on right now. My truck needs spark plugs and wires. My Buick needs the brakes. This car needs some brakes. Oh, also the exhaust manifold on my truck. And then I have like a little go-kart in the backyard, and I gotta figure out the brake situation going on that. So, and yeah, we got some more stuff going on. So, you know, if you stumble across this video, see that, you know, hey, it's my first video, brand new channel. Yeah, there's more to come. I got more stuff I'm gonna film, hopefully next time with a tripod. I won't forget. But yeah, it'll pretty much just be stuff like this for now. Once I get some more time and figure out life a little more, you know, there will be more things going on. More than just stuff around the house, I'll also be filming, you know, camping videos and things of that nature. Being outside, I have a GoPro, so I'll be filming that kind of stuff. And I also want to do photography, or I guess more videography. There's a really big inspiration of mine. His name is Noah Perry, P-A-R-R-Y, and he makes some insanely good videos, and they're beautiful, well organized, well, I don't know if choreographed is the right word, but well filmed. The shots are really good, and he always pairs up the perfect music with it. So I'd go recommend checking him out. But I want to do kind of that kind of style. You know, don't directly copy, do my own stuff, but follow the same formula, because I really, really like his stuff. So good. Other than that, that's the first thing. So now we're going to pile all these tools back into the bag and get all this cleaned up and get back inside. It's almost dinner time. Let's see here. Boom. Bam. Bop. Alright, let's take this guy and come back around here. There we go. All nice and organized. Just like that. Yeah. Nope. I'm gonna leave this in there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So there we go. It's all done. That was a fast little project. Easy. Yeah, so from now on, I'm gonna try, really do my best to make 2 videos a month. It's almost summer here in Arizona, so it's going to be very hot, it's gonna be hard to film stuff outside, but I also really like gaming. So, specifically open world games, but not just open world games, but, you know, I really like Minecraft because I get to be very creative. Really used to be into Far Cry 5, any kind of Just Cause game. Recently I've been playing World of Warships a lot, so if anything like that interests you, any kind of games, any kind of simulator games like City Skylines, I play Roblox with my friends sometimes. But yeah, if you guys are interested in any of that, stick around. I'll be posting it, see what works, see what doesn't. I have to make a second channel with its own kind of theme for the algorithm or whatever it's supposed to be, then I will, and I will let you know. So hopefully we can grow this. That'd be really awesome. Alright, well, thank you for watching. You know, if you have any ideas of stuff that sounds like interesting to you that I might be able to facilitate, let me know. Thank you. Have a great day.